freedom is really like all the things I desire. My heart could never find until I met you. Till I met you. Lift it up. Oh, there's no better feeling than walking in freedom. Oh, a life of adventure and step with your spirit. Now there is nothing, no nothing my heart could want more. Are you ready tonight? Oh, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. In the light of salvation, a joy that I can't explain. And am I the foolish? Oh, who cares what the world may say? How could I contain it? My life was forever changed the day I met you. Hey! The day I met you. Oh, there's no better feeling than walking in freedom. Oh, a life of adventure and step with your spirit. Now there is nothing, no nothing my heart could want more. Everybody now. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. I know there's no better feeling. Get loud. That's right. There's no better feeling than walking in freedom. Ooh, come on. No life than walking in freedom. Oh, there's no better feeling than walking in freedom. Oh, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. Y'all ready to keep it going tonight? Here we go. Why would I worry when you're in control? You know my every need, so I'm letting go. The days will have their troubles, but I've got this hope. You are the strength inside my soul. So it's okay, and even when it doesn't go my way, it's okay. I'm gonna sing it out anyway. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Put your hands in the air. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. No matter what happens, your love is reminding me. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. The night is
same way. Hey, you guys are loud tonight. This is so fun. Hey, in case we haven't met, my name is Jonathan. I get to be the worship leader here at the Flower Mound campus. But more importantly, I'm a proud part of Gen Ho, man. I was a student here. I was in a circle here. I did student leadership here. And then when I graduated high school, I got a chance to lead our student worship teams for a while. And man, I just love what we are a part of. I love being a part of a generation defined by the hope of Jesus. And tonight's a big deal. Tonight's a big deal because for 10 years, our church has had this dream to put together an album, a project, really, for the students of Valley Creek. For a literal decade, our church has been praying and writing and really trying to capture all the things that Jesus has been teaching our students in the form of music that will fill the hearts and fill the minds of the next generation wherever they go. And when I say wherever you go, I mean like literally wherever you go. This music is designed for you to play when you're at school, when you're working your job, when you're doing your homework, when you're hanging with your friends. Man, fill your life with the truth of Jesus and all that he is teaching us. That is what it's all about, this whole project. And I always like to say that songs are like modern day marker stones. Songs are like modern day marker stones. And maybe you don't know what a marker stone is. Think of like the Old Testament in the Bible. God's chosen people, every time that God would move in a significant way, they would get these like stones and they would stack them and build like a memorial, a monument, a marker stone that would remind them of their history, of how God provided and moved, but then also just reminded them of God's faithfulness time and time again. And what I love about that whole analogy and that story is that it wasn't just for those that lived through that time and got to experience God in that moment. It was for every generation that came after them. That marker stone would serve as a reminder and as a lesson, teaching the next generation the inheritance that they now get to walk into and the realities that they now get to live in with God. And the same is true for us. The same is true for us, because what God's people did with stones, we now get to do with songs. And so for all of you that have been around in some form or fashion for the last 10 years, may these songs be like a marker stone reminding you of our history, of your history with the Lord, and really of God's faithfulness to you. And for all of you that may be newer to the journey, like maybe even tonight is your first night, shout out to you guys. Man, may these songs serve you as a marker stone that teaches you of your inheritance with God and the new reality that you get to live out as part of this church family, but of the family of God. And so what that means is that these songs, they aren't my songs. They aren't even really the band's songs. These are your songs. These are your marker stones. And my hope for this whole record is that as you go out into this next school year, really, as you just go out into the world, that in your time of need, when you just need a reminder of what it's all about in life, that you would just hit play and you would be reminded of truth. Like there really is no better feeling than walking in the freedom of Jesus. That what you were made to do is live for your Savior. That in Jesus, everything's gonna be all right. All right, all right, all right. And then in the presence of God, you find everything that you could ever want or need. And as we were just worshiping a bit ago, the sense that I got for us, really the invitation I believe that the Lord is extending to us tonight, is to just be present in God's presence. You see, tonight is a marker stone moment in and of itself. Jesus is here. We are in his presence. He's been moving in a significant way, and we might have come to jam out to some awesome praise music to Jesus, right? We might have come to have a good time with our friends, but Jesus came here tonight to make some history with you. And I don't want us to miss that. So let's be present in the presence of God. And so we're going to continue in worship. I want to invite you to just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. I say be present, I mean, let's just be in the moment. Like, let's put every distraction aside. Any worry of the world, we can bring that before Jesus. Say, Lord, I'm here to enjoy you, but I'm here to bring you into my life in a new way. And let's just enjoy God as he makes history with us tonight. We're here for you, Lord. Your presence is all I need. Your glory surrounded me. I'm running back to your arms. I'm running to where you are. Your presence is all I need. Your presence is all your glory surrounded me. I'm running back to your arms. I'm running to where you are. Your presence is all I need. Oh, it's all we need, Jesus. My hope is built on your kindness. You love with no restraint. I've come to you empty-handed. I need your grace again. Come on, we call on him tonight. Lord, I depend on your spirit. A cloud and holy flame.
never wanna leave this moment, 'cause I never wanna leave your presence. You give yourself with no conditions, and I never wanna leave. No, I never. Come on, we declare this in faith. I never wanna leave this moment. No, I never wanna leave your presence. You give yourself with no condition, and I never wanna leave, and I never want. Come on, in the presence of Jesus is all that we could ever want or need, the fullness of joy, the fullness of hope, the fullness of life, everything. And as we're singing that out, and we're in this moment, I want to ask you, what do you need tonight? Like, what does your heart really need? Is it love instead of fear? Is it joy instead of depression? Is it confidence instead of insecurity? Like, whatever it is that's coming up to your mind, I'm here to remind you tonight that all of those realities are accessible in and only through Jesus. And when we make Jesus our one thing, his promise is to provide for our everything. So I want to give you a chance right now, in your own way, to make Jesus your one thing. I'm not going to give you like one practical thing to do. I want to ask you to take a next step by faith in your own worship tonight. So for some of you, it may look like lifting your hands. For some of you, it may look like kneeling before the Lord. For others, it may look like praying out loud. But whatever it is, I want to encourage you to do that as an act of faith, to say, Jesus, I'm recentering my life around you. I'm going to make you my one thing. And when I make you my one thing, I know I'm going to have my everything, because you meet all those needs. So the band's going to continue to play. And let's take a next step in our worship together. Is all I need, your glory surrounding me. I'm running back to your arms, I'm running to where you are. Your presence is all I need, your presence is all I need. Your glory surrounded me. I'm running back to your arms. I'm running to where you are. Your presence is all I need. Think of your mercy, the countless
with me. I'm laying down my life. I'm laying down my pride. All that I am will worship. Father, take delight in the offering you find. A living sacrifice. Gracious when I need reminded. There's nothing I could do to please your heart, but just be where you are. So I'm laying down my life, I'm laying down my pride. All that I am will worship. Father, take delight in the offering you find. A living, I'm laying down my life, I'm laying down my pride. All that I am will worship. Father, take delight in the offerings you find. A living sacrifice. Have my heart, have your way for your name. I will give you everything. Have my heart, have your way for your name. I will give you everything. Have my heart, have your way for your name. I will give you everything. Have my heart, oh, have your way for your name. I'm laying down my life, I'm laying down my pride. All that I am will worship. Oh, Father, take delight in the offerings you find. A living sacrifice. I'm laying down my life, I'm laying down my pride. All that I am will worship. Father, take delight in the offerings you find. A living that brings your heart to life. In view of your mercy, we lay down our lives as a living sacrifice. Come on, true and proper worship isn't when we sing songs in church or we listen to the Christian songs when we're out doing our life. A life of true and proper worship is when we say, Jesus, have your way in my life. Have your way in my heart. I surrender my thoughts, my desires, my dreams, where I want to go to college, who I want to be friends with. That's your true and your proper worship. And there's something special when we come together as a generation and we declare that in faith to say, I lay down my life, I lay down my pride. So tonight, let's continue to sing that out as a declaration over ourselves, over our friends, over this generation, that Gen Hope would be one of true and proper worshipers who rise up and say, Jesus, have your way in us. Have your way in us. So come on, rise up tonight. Rise up tonight. Come on, let's say, I'm laying down my life, laying down my pride. All that I am will worship. Father, take delight
out, so we're